What's up, guys? So I'm here in the office just tidying it up a little bit before we get started for the next week, and I have my little daughter with me here. But I had a thought, and it was just based on reflecting on last week. And one of the things I feel like you really have to do as a leader, you have to be willing to do as a leader, is be humble enough to go back and break old systems that you've set up and break old ways of doing things that you've put in place in the past to be able to take a step forward. You have to kind of give up some of the old ways to step into the new ways. And as you add in operational complexity, that gets harder because you have to go back and tell employees, you have to go back and tell managers, you have to go back and tell other people in your organization who you originally said, hey, we're gonna do it this way. You have to go back and you have to say, okay, we're gonna not do it that way anymore. We're gonna completely revamp things. And a lot of times that can be met with some pushback, that can be met with some friction because people are already used to the old system. The old system might even be working. As a leader, if you have a vision for the future and the direction that you know your company needs to go does not include that system, you have to be both humble enough to say, hey, I think we were wrong. I called that one wrong for the direction that we're going in the company. But you also have to be brave enough to insist on the change that you know you're gonna need to have in the future. So for any of you leaders out there who are thinking about making changes or in the middle of making changes or know things need to change, take that step and realize that you might be met with some resistance, but that's completely okay, that's completely normal, and you have to be the one who is both humble enough to go back and break those old systems and break those old processes and things that you've used in the past as a part of your company. You have to be willing to go back and break that, and then brave enough to push for the change that you know needs to be able to make so that you have the future that you want.